Savior Bags, and Victor Day at Shark Coast Tactical. Explore the latest in Victor Industries, today's leading innovators in piston-driven rifle systems, and dial in your setup with EOTech Savior Bags and equipment, all with exclusive event-only deals. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. No tax on firearms, ammo, suppressors, sights, everything. And Will is covering your tax stamp on select suppressors. There has never been a better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. Phone numbers. Welcome to Tuesday morning with us, Monica and Diz. How's everybody doing today? Well, Monica, I know how you're doing. What's up, Diz? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Monica, on the scale of 1 to 10, what am I walking into here?
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about Bruno. Which, by the way,
it happens.
Can you explain the Bruno thing? I don't know what it is.
I just literally feel like remember how it was from a movie called Encanto. And it was a very...
Hold on. Pop-up accent. Pop-up accent.
Yeah.
You just did a pop-up accent.
That's how
Very offensive
you just
accent
did it.
you did.
You totally just did it.
I know I did because that's how it's said. If I'm Hispanic,
That's
how
not
it's
true.
said.
When you say you go home and you made your famous tamales, you don't go home and say, I was going to so-and-so's house and I made my tamales. You don't do that.
Because I don't make tamales. But when I talk with my
Enchiladas.
brown...
You don't do the
if
enchiladas.
I'm talking with my brown friends and I don't say... Encanto, it's the world ends. When I'm a white girl, so I have to remember to shut that off. And when I come here, I have to not say slang when I'm here. I can't use acronyms. I have to remember where I am at all times and how I'm supposed to speak.
Listen, no one said you can't say slang. I just sometimes need it explained to me. That's all. Mm-hmm. What happened in Encanto?
Encanto is
Encanto.
There was a whole song. It was a whole storyline about a guy named Bruno, and he was hidden away, and nobody talked about him. And there was a whole entire song called "We Don't Talk About Bruno" to the point where it was a song on like Hot 101.5 played it. Like it came into like an actual song.
Okay.
So it's a big song. I just assumed everybody knew we don't talk about Bruno, but we don't talk about Bruno.
Got it.
So where
Not
did
a
they go
problem.
wrong?
Who?
So I just discovered Garrett's Halloween costume off the air, and that just lends to it right there. I think Nicole dresses as a big pot, and he just brings a spoon and just stirs her.
Yeah, I'll stir that pot.
He's a pot. He's a big pot stirrer.
I'm
That's
serious though,
pretty
because
funny.
I didn't get to watch the game, so I don't know.
I did. I watched the whole thing. It was just a bad game. It was just their offensive line was not protecting that dude at all. It was weird. It was weird. Again, they're going to say the same thing. I understand that it's 2 weeks in a row and we'll get off it, but
exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. You can't play crappy teams. I can't. I'm not talking about it.
Don't worry about it. You're going to be good. I'm telling you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be in the playoffs, and then once that time gets here, it's all bets
How
are
long
off.
do they coast on their reputation, or they rest on their laurels? They're just smoke and mirrors right now, and that's even gone at this point. I'm annoyed.
They just didn't. They couldn't protect him for whatever reason. Last night, the pass rush of the Atlanta Falcons was stellar, and that's really all it came down to.
As was the running back. As was nothing.
Yeah, he was pretty good yesterday too.
Hate that man now. That's the thing. Games like that, now I have to hate people. It's just so stupid. Now I have to. It's.
Well, listen.
You're not gonna win every game.
Yes, I am. Always.
Well, clearly not.
This is why I'm not a good. Can I tell you? Last night after the game, and they're like doing the after game stuff, and I've said it a million times before. Give me a shower and like 20 minutes, half an hour, and I'll. What's wrong with my voice? And I'll come out and I'll shake your hand. I'll look at you and not want to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me do it right after because I'm livid right now, especially when the team plays like that. I'm livid. So when I see these coaches, these players are laughing. No.
Oh, they were laughing. Who was laughing?
Specifically the one coach and the one player. One of the coaches.
Oh, for Atlanta you're talking about.
And because a Bills coach was laughing, the Bills players were laughing and smiling. And literally, the announcer, it was still on. The announcers were still going over, okay, but they hadn't even talked to one of the coaches afterwards, yet it was way too soon.
Yeah. Listen, there were definitely some weird plays there yesterday, but I mean, that's not who they are. That's not who they are.
I believed you against the stupid Patsies because that's not who they were. But guess what? Turnovers, sacks, interceptions.
Did they lose any back-to-back games last season?
I was, it's funny. I Googled when was the last time the Buffalo Bills lost 2 weeks in a row, and it just brought up, this date. It just brought up yesterday's game and the game before, and then I didn't. Somebody called me, and I didn't. Somebody rolled a little shiny marble in the room, and then I just went the other way.
That was my whole morning. Shiny marbles.
Right. I don't know. Do you have any idea when the last time they lost 2 weeks in a row?
No, I don't, because this doesn't happen.
All right, so you'll be fine. It's early. They're 4-2. Relax. They're still in first place in that division, aren't they?
They're not.
No, they're
That's
second.
the other problem. Because stupid ass lost to this stupid ass Patsies and damn ass, I'm going to swear, Drake mother effing May. This whole thing is wrong and everybody knows it. I'm livid. Why are we talking about this?
You brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
And to be honest, Patriots kind of have an easier schedule right now. Looking at the Bills' schedule.
They sure do.
Yeah.
You know what would make you feel better, Monica?
Bruno, $1,000? Oh, wait. We're not doing that anymore.
No, you know what would make you feel better?
What?
Enchiladas.
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 Tacos?
Y tamales.
Listen. It's specifically when I'm with the Latino Alumni Society, which, by the way, I found out that my girlfriend from the Latino Alumni Society, she doesn't do it anymore. Her job was to talk them off the Skyway Bridge. She would get, how they have a phone up there?
Oh, wow.
That was her.
Just goes to her?
Wait a minute. What?
I know. I found this out the other day. And I'm like, how come you didn't lead with this?
What's the gig? She's like, so if somebody's going to jump.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to jump, there's a phone up there.
Yeah.
And if they're just begging for somebody, you better get the right person to do that job.
And she is. She's so good. She's
Can you
so
imagine?
diplomatic.
Can you imagine they picked up the phone and Calta was on the other end?
I was going to say you.
Or me. Or me.
Don't make your problems my problems next.
Listen, it's not going to get any better from here, so...
No, that's not how you answer that phone.
I'm well aware.
That's not.
Did she give you any examples? Can we talk to her? I got questions.
You're going to like... I'm mad at myself for this, but you're going to like this about me because this was Friday night when I found out. My first thought, and I looked at her, I said, I think JP might want to talk to you. And I'm
100%.
I'm mad that my brain went there on a Friday night that had nothing to do with work. But
why? You have a vested interest in the success of the show. That's an interesting conversation to have.
I can't imagine the stories. Yeah, but we were watching the USF game, so that conversation got cut real short.
Can you text her, you think?
Yeah, I mean, right now.
At some point. I mean, there's no rush on it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not, it's kind of evergreen, but...
Yeah, no, I'll ask. I'll definitely talk to her about it. And I kind of planted the seed a little bit, and she was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's gonna want to talk to you." So,
I mean, how interesting is that gig?
I know. And
how many times did you have to talk to somebody?
And I don't.
But how do you spend the rest of your day?
That's what I'm saying. How do you just leave and clock out? I think of the remember on Saturday morning cartoons when the sheepdog would go to the tree and punch out. Remember that? And
yeah.
I think of that. You just have to literally go and punch out and forget all of that. I don't know.
But there has to be more to the job than just answering that call. I mean, granted, whatever else you're doing, I'm guessing you just have to stop, drop, and roll and pick up the phone and, go into suicide prevention. But there's
I
got to
don't
be
know.
something else. There's got to be another part of the job. You can't sit because you can go weeks or months, forever before
That's
anybody
true.
picks up that phone.
That's true. In my head, there's a line. You're right. There's not a line on the sky.
You know, there's not a line of people like, are you going to jump or what?
Come on. They're sticking their head out of the line.
Yeah.
Now there's a straight line and one person sticks their foot out and looking up there. What are you doing up there? No, I don't know how long ago it was either, but her job is so corporate right now. She does nothing like in that field at all anymore.
Can you get off the phone? I have people I have to make cry. Come on.
Come on. Didn't you decide this already? What are you doing?
Right. That's crazy. That's a crazy gig.
I know.
That's a very, very interesting gig
And
that
she
I would assume that would have to come with a lot of training.
Yes.
You know?
She does. She definitely has. She has her master's. So she's like very.
Okay.
She's
In
very
psychology?
I think so. She has her bachelor's and her master's both at USF. But I think I want to say that. I want to say, yeah. And communications and then psychology. I want to say.
Hey, Diz, how'd it go for you with the Scarorama, whatever the hell you were going to yesterday?
Not yesterday?
Oh, yes. Scarageddon.
Scarageddon?
Yeah. I think
Did you
that's
eat
what-
mushrooms before you went?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Enjoyed myself.
Like enough mushrooms to where...
Oh, it was
How
it was
do
a
you
great
know when
time.
to take them? Like, do you have a set? Like, what if it doesn't kick in?
You kind of know your dose, like what you want to dose
Yeah.
yourself with. So,
How much did you take?
like yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday I took about like 3.5.
3.5 grams?
Yeah.
Is that a lot or a little?
Nighty night, sweet prince.
Yeah. It was
That's 4 or 5 hours. Easy.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Are you the only one that did them?
Nicole took a bit, and yeah, it was just us two. Because then it was her sister, but her sister had her daughter.
Oh, I can't even. Wait a second. Your sister,
Her sister, yeah.
your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
No, I thought you
Yeah.
said your sister. My bad.
Yeah, your sister-in-law and her daughter. How old's the daughter?
Her daughter's senior, I believe.
And you're tripping balls in the back of the car?
Oh, she didn't know I was tripping.
Also,
How
she's
is
not
that even possible?
She's not 5. Like I'm not saying everybody go out and do it. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like
I wouldn't want people doing drugs around my kid.
if she's 18 or 17.
It doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
just
you're
wouldn't
old-fashioned.
the same reason I wouldn't be, I don't like drinking or doing anything in
Yeah,
front of my
that's
kid.
weird.
I'm not saying she doesn't see it and all that other stuff. But, if I picked up one of my buddies and I had my daughter in the car and he was tripping balls, I'd be a little bit pissed off.
You're
I ain't
weird
gonna
about
lie.
stuff like that, though.
Yeah, we weren't tripping until like we got, and it wasn't even like, oh my God, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
It was more
and
like,
it wasn't, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm going to put a mushroom in my mouth right now. Like
You ate an eighth of mushrooms and you're telling me that you were barely, like it was light?
I'm not saying it was late. I'm just saying she didn't know we were tripping. She just thought we were having a great time. She probably thought we were tipsy. If anything.
Yeah, she might think you're drunk. She doesn't.
Monica, how do you know? You've never even seen anybody on mushrooms.
I'm just saying, like, as an 18 or 17-year-old, if she's a senior in high school, I would imagine Gareth ain't the first person she's seen.
Well, I would tell you this. It's at least up here, it's not a big drug in schools. It's not. They're smoking weed, and I'm sure they might have their hands on Molly and that kind of stuff, but they're not talking. I've never.
That's way harsher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's more of a street. It's more of a street drug than.
I feel like
than
kids
getting
are
their
more
hands on
into
mushrooms.
like mushrooms and weed, and not drinking and like the heavy stuff.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I feel like kids these days are more into that natural stuff, right?
Maybe. I mean, listen. I don't think I have my head up my ass, but I'm pretty sure mushrooms is not their thing. I've never even heard them talking about it. I've heard them talking about, when you eavesdrop in the conversations and that kind of thing. I have heard them mention Molly and obviously weed, but I've never heard them talking about mushrooms. That doesn't mean it's not happening. But anyway, what happened? How was it? So you
got to go there. When you get there, you sign a release form.
A waiver?
Yeah. They don't
here's
check
the good
anything.
news. Here's the good news. Those waivers aren't worth the paper they're printed on.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anything happens, you can,
Yeah, because I looked at it, I go, just write whatever. And she's like, well, I was like, they're not going to check it. They're not matching IDs. Write any name, any number, any address.
Right.
And we're fine. And that's what I did. I wrote like.
Did you write Spike's name down?
No, I wrote something stupid like Ben, last name Dover, 123 Street. Something stupid like that.
Right.
And they don't touch as much apparently because I guess they got some complaints or whatever. So I learned that they toned it down a bit. And
okay.
we went in there, and then Nicole's brother showed up. So it was me, him, her sister, and the kid. So we were all hanging out, and her brother and I decided. I go, look, they're not wearing the bracelets. When we get in there, let's just start running. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, as soon as we get in the door, let's just take off on them, and they got to find us. And he goes, I love the idea. And that's what we did. As soon as the door opened, we took off. We could hear them screaming our name, and we just kept running. And then we just, kind of did the first house ourselves. And at one point, you enter this area where there's, like, people with chainsaws, and you got to, like, run different ways. And apparently I ran to, like, a dead end. And this guy with the chainsaw was like, I got you now.
Dude,
and I just jumped a fence. And he's like, he broke character. He's like, hey, you can't do that. Like, he stopped chasing me.
I can't fathom. I cannot possibly fathom being on shrooms and somebody chasing me with a chainsaw and it going well.
Oh,
that does not sound like a good time to me. The last time I did enough shrooms to trip, I was at the Black Crows. It was Halloween night. And you know the brand, I think I probably told you, the brand of bong, there's a company that makes bongs called Graffix. Graffix.
Oh, yeah, you have said that. It's like all creepy stuff, right?
And their logo is a scary ass clown.
Yeah.
And I was starting to peak. And I walked out. It was one of those, when you walk out a door and then somebody's walking in at the same time and they're right there?
Yeah.
This clown was like right in my face. And it just totally took the night for a turn that I was having a great time. I was sitting there like a hippie. I was dancing to the song. I was loving life. Loving life. And all I did was go take a piss, and this thing was staring me in the face. I'm like, nope. Nope. Next thing I know, I'm walking in the middle of traffic I think somewhere leaving the Beacon Theater in New York City, and there's traffic around, and me and my buddy Mike are just like everything is wrong about this. So let alone having somebody chase me with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
No.
It was fine in the first room. The second one, it's like 3D. And they give you glasses. When you
that's
through
fun.
it.
I think I would like that.
It's fun, but when you're tripping, it's like, oh my God, what is happening?
Yeah.
Right.
There's this one room with like flashing lights. Like you'll have a seizure if you have a disorder.
Yeah.
And it was flashing, and people were following me, and I didn't know where I was going. I was going fast. And I ran so fast into a mirror. Like it was like Wile E. Coyote. Like
you're that guy?
Planted right into the mirror. Oh, God. And then the girls all grabbed me, and we ran, and then we all ran into a mirror, like a big stupid group. I ran them into another mirror,
oh my God.
And then we all just got
leading?
Why are they following you?
Because they're just scared, and they grabbed me.
See, I don't know. That's not a good time for me.
It was fun. It was a great time.
I'm sure.
The waits can be a little long, but, you play like those heads-up game on the phone or whatever. You waste time.
Oh, you mean in between rooms?
Yeah.
You have to wait on a line every time?
You could pay money, but I'm not paying an extra $50 just to get in the phone.
I love a good line waiting game, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's fun. As long as
drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's a cocktail in a line waiting game, I'm in. I mean,
So wait a second, you can bring booze into this thing too?
Well, go
What the hell
figure.
goes on down there?
I'll tell you this.
Aren't you guys? Aren't
When
you allowed
we
to
walked
drink?
in, I had my fanny. I didn't plan on bringing my fanny pack, and they just put the girls like, I don't want to carry my ID or this or that. Can you put it in there? I'm like, yeah. As we walk in, no one checks it. I go, no one's checking bags. I go, so I'm scared. I just bring a gun in, and some guy gets shot because I'm too scared. Like they didn't check any bags. I thought that was insane, but it wasn't. We didn't bring alcohol. You could buy some in there.
I'd buy it then. Yeah.
And it was a little cheaper than stadium prices, so it wasn't terrible. So.
Okay, only $12 for
Give me a
beer.
seltzer.
right?
I mean, if they're not checking bags, I'll bring a little flask, little mini bottles or something. I'll just get Diet Coke.
Yeah, they're not patting pockets down, so you can go bring some drinks in and just drink for free in there.
Well, it sounds to me like you had a better night than
Yes.
Miss.
I was just equally as scared, but just for different reasons. But
She was too screaming.
Yes, I was very much sorry about your luck neighbors because it's been so nice at night that my windows are open, and I realized halfway through the game that's probably not a good thing for my neighbors, but whatever.
Do you think they know? They're at home, and then they hear you scream, they go, Bills just got scored on.
I think
Yeah.
so because it ain't my first time, and my whole car and my porch and everything's decorated with Bill stuff, so I'd imagine.
She might be getting laid. No, I know those screams. That's not what this is. That's not what this is. We just started hearing those screams. This is more visceral. This is Mexican. This is Mexican anger. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Monica. I'm sorry about your luck. They'll bounce back. Don't worry about it. It's JP with Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Every Saturday, you get the pageantry, tradition, and chaos of college football. Gear up for another exciting college football weekend, fully loaded with ranked matchups. Sign up at the Hard Rock Bet today and bet $5 on any game. If you win, you also score $150 in bonus bets. Plus, you have the NFL, you have playoff baseball, and the NBA is right around the corner. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet and start winning today. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. Wager terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 833-PLAY-WISE.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sick and tired about the weather knocking out power or even worse, damaging appliances. Call Climate Design Home Services at 727-295-1572 or visit climatedesign.com. Not only can Climate Design protect your appliances and home's electrical system with a whole home surge protector, but they can also install standby generators. Climate Design Home Services is your go-to home services provider when it comes to storm preparation. Don't risk your power and your valuable appliances during this year's storm season. Give Climate Design Home Services a call today and get the electrical protection that your home needs. Again, it's 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com, 727-295-1572 or climatedesign.com.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
A cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live. Primetime, baby, for all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. Newport Richey's #1 gun range. As a matter of fact, the #1 gun range in Florida. Put that in your revolver and spin it. They have a charity drone shoot November 1st, 2 to 7 p.m., where a portion of the proceeds will go to Action Zone, which is a nonprofit that supports veterans and first responders. That's because All American Gunslingers is owned and ran by veterans, which is why they care about your rights, your safety, and your freedom. America! Bang, bang!
Chloe dreams of high fives and home runs. As a 2-time cancer survivor, she's already proven she's a force on and off the softball field. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Chloe's dream because we share it together every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
You say you never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, no, it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it. Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I was just reading a story about this woman. I've never felt more useless in my life.
Really?
This chick from Australia, she had an hour to do pull-ups.
Oh.
You want to guess how many pull-ups she did in an hour?
Listen, they're tough, but I'm going to, in an hour, full 60 minutes, she can at least do 3. That's 1 every 20 minutes. Right? Is that math? Did I math
Pull-ups I'm talking about. What do you think? She's not pulling an airplane. 3?
3 pull-ups?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 1 every 20 minutes she can do that, right?
Monica, this chick did 733 pull-ups in an hour.
Well, I thought she was struggling. I didn't know she was an expert.
No.
I went the other way, okay?
She decided she wanted to go up for the Guinness Book of World Records. This chick, Monica, when's the last time? I haven't done them, and right now I can't. I have no idea what I can do. I think if I did 5, not an hour, but if I did 5, I feel like I'd be kind of proud of myself because I just haven't been to the gym in forever.
This feels like next time you're here. I need.
No, not right now. My shoulder. No. I'm not. My body's not up for that. When's the last time? Either one of you have you guys done them?
Well, I remember doing them in the presidential fitness test in grade school.
Yeah.
And that was always such a struggle. But listen, I'm not trying to sound however, but I'm in much better shape. Like I work out my arms, I work out my legs, I work out,
You could probably do them.
I think I would do with no time limit. Like I don't know what the time would be.
You don't have to, when no one's asking you to do it for an hour. Just go up and how many can you pull back to back before you're done? I'm not
5.
challenging you to it. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying
I'd say 3 to 5. I feel like around 4 I'd start to struggle, and then just out of pure determination I could muster out a 5th one.
Yeah. Diz, you?
In my prime I did tons because during the Punch Out that was like one of my workouts, like the wide stance, and it would be like do 10 and I'd have to hang there for like 10 seconds and then
do them again.
Yeah. Now maybe 7.
The most I ever did was 22. And I was in my best shape.
Yeah.
I was in my best shape.
This
This chick was doing 12 a minute. A minute for an hour.
That's the thing. 12 a minute for 5 minutes. Tough. Almost, I can't imagine maintaining that pace for
12 a minute
full
for 5
hour.
minutes. That's still 60 of them. That's still a lot.
It is. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying to maintain that for 60 minutes.
I couldn't. I was like, I started reading this and I'm like, I've never felt more weak, pathetic, disgusting.
How about she's just over the top? We're normal. She's out there.
Right. She said she decided to start training for the pull-up world record because she liked the idea of doing something that nobody else has ever done.
That's why you're doing it.
I also wanted to see what my mind and body were physically capable of.
And that's the thing. Half the time, same with push-ups in my mind. It's just mind over matter. After a certain point, it's like just keep going. Your body's not gonna. Your arms might be not working tomorrow.
Well,
but
your body dictates that whole thing. You could try to muscle through. You could try to get an extra 3. When you hit that wall and try to push through for an extra 4 or 5, something like that. But to push through, this is bananas. Absolutely bananas. She said she did, ready for this one? She was trying to go for the 24-hour version of the record.
No.
Right?
That
She was
should be
trying to
illegal.
go for the 24-hour version of the record, but an injury during training, she had to change her plan. She said, quote, I did 3,500 pull-ups in 12 hours, tore my bicep. I had a partial tear of the bicep tendon and muscle, and then I had to rest my arm for about 6 weeks before I was able to do pull-ups again. So that's when she dialed it back. She said, I didn't have a set number that I was aiming for. I knew it was going to be tough to beat the previous record of 725, so I was just aiming to get a couple more reps than that, and she did. She got 8 more reps than that. But I'm assuming, you're not doing those pull-ups for, she didn't do 3,500 for 12 hours straight. You're not doing, there's got to be breaks. You got to pass at some point.
And
Or
I
you're
feel
probably
like
sweating it out.
Should it be illegal? Like these people are hurting. Are they hurting themselves?
No, you know what? There's people, my old trainer, he does those ultra marathons. He's off for 100 miles and running.
Yeah.
They do this, he does this other thing. It's like 3 by 3 by 12. It's like run 3 miles, wait 3 minutes, and then run 3 miles. And they do that for like 12 hours.
Oh, why do I want to do that?
Or it was like it's something crazy like that. 3 by 3 by 12 or 4 by 4, but whatever the hell it is. And I just look at him. I'm like, you know what it is with him? And I'm finding this with more people than you would expect. He's a former addict.
Oh.
And they changed their addiction.
Yeah.
So instead of the addiction being the pills.
Yep.
They take that same psychotic energy and throw it into, in his case, physical fitness.
Oh, man.
I know.
Jim should go to crack houses and be like, you need to put that addiction into something else. And
Yeah,
go
I don't know if that's
recruit
going to work
those
for the
guys.
I don't know if that's going to work for the crackheads, but he went and then in the middle of all this, he actually relapsed and was like taking enough Adderall to kill a horse.
Oh my God.
And then because I was waiting to go back, I'm like, dude, he kept canceling appointments, and I knew once he started canceling appointments,
that's a sign.
I'm like, I knew something was going on. And then he was like, listen, man, I'm going to be gone for a few weeks. And I just left it there. And then when he came back, I said, how was rehab? And he just looked at me. I'm like, dude, you are not talking to a rookie.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got it back together. And,
good.
and now he starts doing these high rocks competitions. And that's when they're taking in they do all he's bananas. But I give him the most credit in the world because my man looks like he's chiseled out of fine Irish marble.
And it's something to fill. I'm reading this book. It's so funny. That's the second day in a row that someone who has a lot of anxiety and they need something filled in them to like, I don't know if it's distraction or what, that they need that thing that drugs can easily do.
Mm-hmm.
They start to work out and they'll just run until they can't breathe, and then they're exhausted, and or all the weights and all of these things just to basically soothe the anxiety without doing drugs.
He's that dude. And I'm just having a very, very hard time right now pushing myself to get back at it. I'm having a very difficult
then you're
time
not
because
ready.
it's easy to come home and just, melt into the couch or doing whatever I need to do, get the running around done and not having to, but I know I need the appointment. But I've been looking into trying to do, ready for this one? Tai Chi. You know what Tai Chi is?
No.
It's like
martial arts.
Yes and no, but it's not about fighting. It's
like yoga almost with balance and stuff, right?
Body movements, very, very slow body movements, because with the way my body works and the way the injuries pile up quickly, I can't just go back to lifting. I can't, you know what I'm saying? As much as I want to, because I know how to make my body look, and I know I just know that I'm going to end up with shoulder issues. My neck I already got to go back for the injections in my neck. So I keep reading about Tai Chi. Then I find out Roger's brother, the hippie in North Carolina, is a Tai Chi master.
There you go.
But he's in North Carolina. I can't go to him.
Yeah, that's what Zoom's for.
I'm trying to give, That's not a bad idea.
That's what Zoom is for, yeah. An online
That's
class.
not a bad idea. I don't know if those two worlds should should cross?
They do. That happens all the time. There's online yoga. In fact,
No, I mean the two worlds, like me, paying Roger's brother for Tai Chi lessons.
all I know is I've been telling you yoga since 1912.
I know you
so
have. I know you have, and
Something
I've
in that
done yoga.
field, do it.
I've done yoga and I hate it, but I like the idea of this and the movements and the slow body movements, and because I feel like I can do it.
You can do it, and it doesn't hurt. Like, what if this is something all along? If you'd been doing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you don't like it, but it's worth a shot, especially if you know someone that you can trust, because you might go to a class randomly and maybe that teacher has having an off day or whatever. If you know Roger's brother is good, mix those worlds up.
I would love a video of JP in Asian clothing garb.
Oh,
and
he
doing
needs
the,
to have the
they're
gi,
not
or what's
doing
it
that. I'm
called,
not
like the
getting-
uniform?
I don't you don't use a gi to
Oh,
Tai
that would be
Chi.
awesome. Thank you, gi. That's what you should be wearing.
You
when
need
do
that,
it.
and
that'd be so
I
awesome.
need video of you.
Yeah.
At the very, very beginning, when you topple over a few times, because you're going to topple. I mean, that's just the way it's going to work.
Why
and
do
then,
you have to be so negative?
I need you
it's
to
just
be
part of
on
the
the
process.
beach on top of a rock doing the crane and stuff. Oh my
I
god!
I need you to.
That'd be awesome.
You know what I need? I need a
Miyagi
picture.
do karate.
Do the accents too while you're doing it?
Not a problem.
I need a video of JP walking to his car with a yoga mat under his arm.
Oh man!
Or whatever
I
the
did
Tai
that.
Chi equivalent is.
I never told you the hot yoga story.
No.
No. Did you?
Kicked the door open and rolled out.
What?
I went to hot yoga and they said it was like, I said, listen, I'm a beginner. And I went with a couple of friends of mine, and they had done it, but like that's what they did. They were doing hot yoga, and they talked me into going. And I know that yoga was going to be good for me, so I was like, all right, I'll go. I had never done regular yoga. I had only done, so I rolled into this hot yoga thing, and I ended up going twice. But the first time they were telling me, and it was that. I don't know what it was called. Well, it's just X amount of poses. It was a 90-minute. It was 100 and something in that room. I was dying at
Yeah,
death.
it's way too hot. I don't
So
know.
when I set up my mat, I strategically set it up where I was in the back corner where the door out was, where the door, like there was like an emergency exit door. And then finally, it was like some point, I was about 40 minutes into this thing. I was dying of death. I couldn't do the poses. I literally, while I was like doing downward dog or whatever the hell it was, I just rolled over, kicked the door open, and rolled myself right outside so I could breathe.
Well, I don't know why you would start. I don't know why you would start with hot yoga. Just go to regular
Monica,
yoga.
I don't know why I do half the things I do. Because my friends were going to do it. I had people to do it with.
That is insane. You're like, I'm going to start running today.
Yeah.
So I'm entering the Boston Marathon.
Yeah,
You're like,
that makes
what?
no sense whatsoever at all.
I mean, I don't think we're really comparing apples to apples there.
I think we
but you make the
are.
point. I understand what I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
It's too much too soon, and then that's gonna of course. I like yoga, and I don't want to do hot yoga, so I can't imagine not knowing anything about it. And that's my first class. I would never do it again.
You get some Tai Chi down in November when you come. You were going out in the morning doing some Tai Chi.
Yeah.
I'm doing some
you
Tai
can
Chi.
do it? Do you know how to do it?
I don't, but I'll learn with you.
Get us a class, dude.
I was going to say, I'm sure there's someone around here who could just teach us.
Find us a class. We'll go do it.
I'll go do some Tai
of
Chi
the
with
people
you.
that are listening
I
right
have my
now,
Saturdays
somebody
free.
is a Tai Chi.
I have my Saturdays free, but both times I'm down there, I have the Saturdays free.
Saturday morning Tai Chi, and then we'll go watch some Prem games, bro.
That's an idea. That's not a bad
Have some
idea at
drinks
all.
after. Yeah, there we go. Got it settled.
Next
Monica,
thing
you
you know-
coming?
I was
I'm
not.
like-
I was
What?
not. I was not a part of any of that.
I just
Why
invited
not? You wanna
myself.
come?
I just made this up. So are you coming?
I would do the Tai Chi part. I don't know what a Prim game is.
So you're gonna go watch
Premier
sports
League.
with us and
Premier
drink?
League.
Isn't a
Soccer,
Prim?
yeah.
Isn't Prim a baby carriage?
No, Prem is what they call the Premier League. They just call it the Prem.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay.
So we'll go because you want to learn the sport anyways. Come have some drinks with us and hang out.
And I do like it. I just don't have anyone to cheer for, so I would cheer for your team, whatever
Yeah,
that is.
exactly.
Here's what we got to do. You ready for the plan?
Oh no.
We go do our Tai Chi,
Yeah.
and then we ask Sexy Mark to fire up a boat,
Oh yeah.
and then he takes us to some bar on the water where we can watch the games.
I love it. I love it.
This is
And we can bring
Monica,
Captain Jeremy.
Ready for this? This is where it gets better.
no.
Dez, you beat me there.
Yeah.
Captain Jeremy's on
Jeremy.
the boat too.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're great friends. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you can
he's,
scoot
Yeah.
up together
he's a
And
friend of
Monica-
mine.
And Monica, you can show him your nipple again.
He's a
again.
friend of mine.
I think we're up to something. I think we got something pretty good there.
We're cooking.
Teamwork, dreamwork, all that jazz.
I can't go on the 8th. I'll be at the I'll be at the beach all day on the 8th. On the
Right,
second
but you
time you're
can't-
here.
But you can on the
First.
yeah, right? The day after Halloween, you should be in great condition to get on the boat the next day.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong there? We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL, is sending you to see the Bucs play in Buffalo. It happens November 16th, and the trip includes hotel, airfare, and tickets to the game. To enter, just scan the QR code at participating locations. Visit BudLightFootball.com for complete details. It's Baker, Allen, and you. You should probably start practicing jumping through plastic tables now, just so you're ready when you get there.
This'll only hurt for a minute.
Win a trip to see the Bucs in Buffalo from Bud Light at 102.5 The Bone.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Kia. Drive a new 2025 Kia K4, just $219 per month. Or a new 2026 Kia Sportage, just $239 per month. Don't wait for the 2-minute warning. Get to Crown Kia now and save today. Online at crownkia.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
It's October, and yes, it is still hot. But do not worry. Hawkins Service Company has you covered with new AC systems starting at just $112 a month with 0% financing. Or you can go ahead and get the season kicked off right with a $59 furnace tune-up. So when the cooler nights finally hit, you are going to be good to go. Don't wait and schedule today. You can book online at HawkinsServiceCO.com or give them a call, 813-445-8209. Offer ends October 31st. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Are you looking for quality fencing material but not sure where to start? Fence Outlet has everything from wood to aluminum, vinyl, and chain link. They even have fence-in-a-box starter packages that contain everything for the average backyard. Consult with a knowledgeable Fence Outlet representative and they'll help you get started today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C10252 and C10803.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hurry in for kickoff savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with 0 down, or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by owner assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo, member of Achieva Credit Union for over a decade now. The thing I love the most about Achieva, it's not just their quick turnaround on loans and mortgages. It's not the great rates and the great service. It's their commitment to the community. That is what means the most to me. They always help us out with our charity food drives, toy drives, school supply drives, etc. Find out more about Achieva Credit Union by going to achievacu.com. That's ACHIEVACU.com for Achieva Credit Union.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Progressive has great customer service, and it's easy to reach us because great and easy is the way to be. Like salads, great for you, and so easy you could put any group of veggies in a bowl and it's a salad. A full carrot with a head of cabbage, weird, but still a salad. 1 radish and a couple of green beans, also a salad. 14 blueberries, half an onion, and a sunchoke. Odd, yes, but an odd salad. So contact Progressive's customer service by phone, app, or online. It's great and easy, just like salad. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fall is in season at Kohl's, and you know what that means. Pumpkins, plaid, and anything that smells like cinnamon. This week, take an extra 20% off decor, home furnishings, bedding, and more. So whether fall is your entire personality or you're just a casual pumpkin enthusiast, the deals at Kohl's are here for your seasonal style. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 19th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025, 1145. Just about a half hour. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope.
JP, I'm going to use some slang that you know.
Slang that I know?
I'm going to take it back to like 1985 or maybe even 1965.
Oh, it's a lock.
When you exactly. When you were a kid, you were a hooligan, right? Like you effed around and didn't find out, right? You
right.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call it a hooligan, but we weren't angels.
What's a hooligan? Like gets into mischief, right?
Yeah, or fights. A lot of fights.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was violence.
They have the we call them this, like over in England they'll have like soccer hooligans who will go in and they get into fights all over the place and.
Oh, like in hockey?
Yeah, kind of, but
the
not the
goons?
players. Like the fans. They get drunk and then start fights. We were, friends of mine were on that hooligan side where they, it was a fight every weekend. I wasn't on the fighting side.
No violence.
But we were just, doing stupid, vandalism.
Exactly, and that's my whole point. So I was not. I was at home reading my book, and I know of people who did stuff around Halloween. I mean, that's there's pranks, right? That's just the way it is. I know people do it. I just feel like, I'm just going to say it, kids these days don't have the same verve. I saw an article verve. Yeah, they don't have that oomph in them.
What happened?
The sneakiness or whatever. So this I saw this article where the Hartford police, I guess Connecticut, noticed that students were like toilet papering and doing their usual whatever they do around this time of year, TPing things.
Yeah.
And so the police go to this high school game on a Friday night and get out, which by the way, leaf blowers. Why are leaf blowers involved with TP? And they TP'd the student section, as like a payback or ha ha ha. Like, and is it me or toilet paper?
Wait a second. The cops did it?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with a leaf blower?
My point, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They're using a leaf blower to, get the toilet paper far. You know what I mean? I'm looking at this picture right now, and it's like a duct tape leaf blower, but then the bottom of the toilet paper roll is like going high. You know what I mean? Into the stands of the high school football.
Yeah, but that's not toilet.
My
house got done on Saturday night into Sunday.
It's too early for that nonsense.
Well, Friday night into Saturday, because my son then had to.
Do you wake up and see it? You just wake up.
Yeah, I got up and saw it, and I just started laughing, and then I waited for my son to get up. I'm like, "This is your problem."
Oh, so
when
you
I
made
get
your
home,
son?
It was his friends. It wasn't my friends.
How do you know?
I know exactly who it was. It was the cheerleaders because they had senior night on Friday night. And this weekend's homecoming, but they had senior night on Friday night. So then the cheerleaders came, I guess they come doing it over there. And the other thing was, like, besides toilet paper, they were like Q-tips all over my front lawn.
Like in the ground?
Like just strewn about. I'm like, okay, what's with the Q-tips? Why are we wasting Q-tips? I love a good Q-tip.
You want him to recycle? You want to pick them up and then put them in your bathroom? So hold on. So
I want to put them in my ear. You know how I feel about that.
Oh, that's right. That's like porn all over your front lawn, all over your front lawn.
Pretty much.
So does Joe the Toe have to get a ladder? Like, how do you clean up?
No,
toilet
they
paper?
didn't. They just did the front shrubbery and my lawn. They didn't they didn't do the cars and they didn't do. Yeah, we used to, when we did it, your whole house would get it. These kids are like.
That's what I'm saying. Are they
They're
soft
a little
now?
They're a little softer.
I feel like it's more of a
they're
play
softer.
and not a mean thing. I guess that's what I was getting at. Like it's not an angry screw you. It's a hee hee hee.
No, none of this is the cheerleaders getting the football players. And then I think in a couple weeks he's going to have his senior game, and then they'll do this. Somebody will come out and do the soccer players. So I'm going to have to deal with this twice.
What are the
Actually,
football-
I'm not going to have to deal with anything. I just sit there and Nicole and I went out there and had a great lunch that day. We went out, we took off, and I just told Joe, if this is here when we get home, you got issues, and it was taken care of.
But so what does Joe do though? He's got to be doing something as well.
He did. I remember he went out last year, and Isabella went out last year, but I don't remember. Listen, I'm just trying to survive.
The less
at this
you
point.
know, yeah.
The less I know, the better off I am.
Probably.
And as long as nobody's getting arrested, we're cool.
I remember telling
Go
you
do what
guys.
you got to do. Go do your kid stuff. It's cool.
In Iowa, we went corning. I went corning one time. Because I was let out. I know. And I honestly, in my head, thought everybody always on Halloween, you go TPing, you go corning, and that's just how it is.
What is corning?
And apparently it's just an Iowa thing. Well, all the leftover corn from like the Sweet Corn Festival and everything that didn't get harvested, whatever. Just leftover corn all over the joint, right? And you get big brown paper bags, and they're like hardcore, like picture unpopped popcorn. You know what I mean? Like corn hard kernels.
Yeah.
And you get a big bag of those, and then you just walk around and you throw them at the windows, and so it makes like a really like house windows.
Yeah, like almost like little tiny pebbles.
Yeah, only a whole handful of them, and you just you whip them, and everybody's doing it at every window. If you surround a house or whatever, and we went corning, and that was a thing.
Yeah, we were way worse. We did. We had scavenger hunts where we had to kidnap people. It was the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Like blindfold handcuff? Like what?
No, we did a scavenger hunt, and then some kid who had his family had just won the lottery. Oh. If you kidnapped him, it was an automatic win. But you had to get some of the items were the card catalog from the library, the nets from the tennis courts.
I love how you remember this, but not what you had for lunch yesterday.
It was a chair from Taco Bell. One of the Taco Bell chairs.
Where are you putting all this nonsense?
Those swivel chairs.
Yeah.
A headstone. My buddy got
can't get a headstone. That's
my buddy got
disrespectful.
pulled over.
Wow.
With a headstone in his trunk.
That's wrong.
And the cops didn't even they did nothing about it. It was the strangest thing. You would have thought he would have got locked up for that in a heartbeat.
That's not right.
It was almost like they didn't even okay, that's probably a lot of paperwork. We're not going down that road.
That's messed up.
And I don't remember what else. Was on there. I think it might have been the fire extinguisher from the school.
I thought scavenger hunts are like a picture with it. Like, so I could go and get my picture with the headstone. I could go and get a picture with it.
No, you got to grab stuff. That's
that's probably how they do it now. But when we did it, it was you got to steal it.
Steal stuff? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal.
You got to steal it.
I think a picture is okay. I don't need to be stealing crap.
And then if I remember correctly, damn it, I feel like the school was onto it, and that when they make the announcements that come over to school loudspeakers.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I'll try to follow up with this later. Although most of my friends are more burnt than I am. I feel like the principal came on to talk about the scavenger hunt that was going on, and then handed the microphone over to somebody from the police department. And the cop was over saying, we will if any of this vandalism is going on, any of this theft is going on, we will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, kind of thing. And that might have been what brought the scavenger hunt to an end.
Yeah, well.
Because there was a whole list, and the kidnapping of the kid was definitely on the list.
Nope. So you're talking stealing headstones and a kidnapping of like these. You can have a scavenger hunt,
right?
kids.
But not
Just
kidnapping.
don't
It wasn't kidnapping torture. It was just like grab.
that it's okay to kidnap someone. I mean, come on. You can, how about, why isn't it just supposed to be like I think the riskiest and the quote unquote worst one would be steal a Taco Bell chair. That's bad, but it's not a tombstone or kidnapping. So
the card catalog is not exactly a great one.
No, that would screw me up. What if I'm looking for a book and the one card I need, I went in there and it's not there? Screw you.
Precisely.
Screw you, hooligans. I'll give you what for.
And I can tell you right now, the dude Warren stole that. He got the card catalog from the library.
Did you put it back? Can you put it back? I would want to put it back.
You know, when it was all over, he might have just like left it at the. Okay, so this is 1990. So
You're
the
a grown
Warren
ass. You're not even kids anymore. You're 20 years old.
No. I'm a senior in high school. I'm a senior in high school. Yeah, I'm 18. So
you're 19.
No,
I'm 18. I was born in
17
72.
turn 18 usually.
72 to 90 is 18.
Why was I 20?
You were 20 your senior year?
No, in 1990. But I graduated in 1989. That's weird.
Right, but you were born in 88.
I was born in 70.
No, you was born in 70. Yeah.
I graduated in 89.
70 to 90 is 20.
I know. But how come I graduated 1 year more than you? Like you graduated.
Because you were born late in the year.
I was born in November. Oh, and I had to wait a whole year to start. Yeah, you're right.
Correct.
JP is more intelligent. He finished school first.
That's all
There's
it was.
that, too.
That's clearly what it boils down to. Yeah.
There's that, too.
Smart.
Yeah.
You're smart too, Garrett.
When you go to class and study hard like JP, you would have did it too.
Okay.
I tell you what,
I
would take. I would take a show IQ test. I would do that.
Ooh,
bring it.
I would take a show.
Right now, let's go.
Ringa.
Listen, there's book smarts, and then there's just general smarts.
Okay, would you be my general? What is general smarts, such as
I've never taken an IQ test. I have no clue.
They didn't make you take that in second grade?
I don't think so.
I'm just kidding. I did. I'm just kidding. But okay.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Listen, I might have taken it, and it just didn't trickle down to me, which is completely possible.
They didn't want to tell. Don't tell him how he did.
Yeah.
Hide that from him.
We don't need to. We don't need to add the shame to his childhood trauma that's coming.
Yeah, he's already feeling bad. Do not add to that.
How are we gonna take it legitly though? Because I
don't know.
Because JP will. Let's just say
JP's gonna hire someone.
He's gonna cheat, and we all know he cheats. And he said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You cheat on.
Why did you say
test?
like we know you as a guy who's honest when it comes to testing?
Yeah, and you know it.
How would I even begin to cheat on an IQ test?
Figure it out, and
I'm not gonna have the answers ahead of time.
You just again, that's why I said we had to do it in a way that we're like all together.
Have to be in the same room. Oh, we need a proctor.
Because if we're just like, oh, take this test home, and then we'll see who gets the best results.
No,
you're gonna have someone do it.
No. But you know what, Monica? I need you to revisit the because this probably isn't going to happen. I do need you to try to revisit the psychic.
Oh yeah, why's that?
Because he's going to be here soon.
Because it'll be a good time. Not the first weekend, the second weekend, because I'm in the studio.
I will. She told me to get a hold of her, because she got my message later or whatever. And so I will absolutely get a hold of her. You'll like her. She's very, she does radio stuff, so she'll be good.
That'll be cool. Think you can get it done this time?
When do you? Ew. First of all, no, I'm not doing squat now, so there's that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done. Second of all, what day?
The 7th.
Oh, that day we're at Hooters?
No, we're at Hooters.
The 7th.
Yeah.
Then the first one.
The pub crawl?
The 31st.
Okay.
The pub
you
crawl.
want
a psychic on Halloween. Okay.
That would be great.
In studio? You want her in studio?
Yeah, we'll be in studio that day.
All right.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Shut all the lights off in here and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe she gives IQ tests on the side. You don't know. Is she a medium or is she a psychic?
Psychic. She's very well known.
I wouldn't mind a medium if we can find one of those.
Let's just get everything.
Halloween,
she's known
talk
as
to
the
dead
star
people.
goddess.
Yeah, let's get a medium. Let's get the psychic. Let's get an exorcist.
Get them all in here.
Yeah.
Get all these crackpots in one room.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board, and lift someone up. Let's do it.
It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
If you felt like you weren't a hospice person.
What was it, Kelvin? Coffee.
cream.
Coffee cream. Sit.
Okay.
Jerk. Thank you very much.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
We are the American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer. Are you ready to join the #1 breast cancer movement in the country? Sign up today at makingstrideswalk.org. Making Strides Walk of Tampa at Raymond James Stadium on October 25th at 7:30 a.m.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Injured? Hire the largest injury firm in the world. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the best and most fun way to win cash on daily fantasy sport. Last night, obviously over the weekend, Bucks crushed it. Last night we had Jaden Daniels. It was more or less than 221.5 passing yards. Josh Allen was more or less than 228.5 passing yards. James Cook, more or less than 71.5 rushing yards. And that's the beautiful part about this. It's just that. It's more or less. No point spreads, no nothing. All you got to do is pick more or less. And with Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, you can choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, you can go for the power play. No matter how you play, Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. All you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today and use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Honda. Drive a new 2025 Honda Pilot, just $469 per month. Or a new 2025 Honda Accord, just $289 per month. Don't wait for the 2-minute warning. Get to Crown Honda now and save today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Ma, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotions. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotions, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. That's why they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $25 a month. And if you're a business owner, you could really save a fortune. Dial pound 250, say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
102.5 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
JP 125 Bone Real Raw Radio. Hour number 2 brought to you by JustCallMode.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in about 10 minutes. So yesterday, I come home from work because I'm the only sucker that has work or school. You know, everybody else was off yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Are you I don't know if it's a real thing or if my wife just nicknames it TikTok University.
Mm-hmm.
So where I guess she just goes and learns things on TikTok?
Listen, TikTok's got a lot to teach.
Okay. So yesterday I come home and there's 3 giant mason jars on the counter. And they're filled with honey, right? And then there's something in the honey that from a distance I thought was like apple slices. I'm like, all right, well, what the hell is she doing here? You know, maybe she's found some recipe or whatever the hell it is. So I come home, I look closer. And she's standing there. She's like, what are you looking at? I'm like, what do you think I'm looking at? What are these big brown, what is it? Like, what's on the counter here? She goes, oh, I'm just getting ready for cold and flu season. I said, I'm sorry. You broke up there. What did you say? Mm-hmm. She starts laughing. She's like, and she pulls a Monica. She's like, don't make fun of me. And I said, why am I making fun? She's like, it's honey and raw garlic.
Okay.
Cloves. And I go, okay, I'll bite. What are we doing with honey and garlic? What are you making? She's like, no. When you feel symptoms coming on, you take a piece of the garlic out and you chew the garlic. Now, the garlic is raw. It's not like she cooks the garlic and then puts the cloves into the honey. And I said, okay, where'd you get this? And she goes, TikTok University. I said, okay. So then I go and I look it up because at first I thought, when I was a kid, I don't know if any of your relatives did this. My grandmother used to make Jell-O, but she'd have like
fruit
floating free form in the Jell-O. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like whether it was like cocktail fruit or something, there would be little chunks of pineapple or whatever she did. She always made it, and I loved it as a kid. So when I came home and I saw this, I thought maybe it was like some sort of Jell-O thing, but I'm like, it wouldn't be on the counter. What the hell's going on? So she's trying to tell me that when you feel symptoms coming on for a cold or the flu, you got to eat the garlic. And then if you have like a sore throat or a cough, you take a spoonful of honey. And it says they call it a natural home remedy. This is what AI is telling me, the Google AI there. And it says it's a natural home remedy and where you take the peeled garlic cloves and the raw honey and you allow them to ferment for over a month.
Okay, and that's what the mason jars are for?
Yes, and apparently the honey's gonna turn like a dark brown. And it says the fermentation process mellows the raw garlic's harsh flavor, thins the honey, and now you have a sweet garlicky syrup. And it says that the combination of the garlic's allicin and the honey's antibacterial and antioxidant properties helps fight off infections and soothe cold and flu symptoms.
Okay.
I'm like,
what?
I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I'm buying it.
How can you not buy it when you haven't even seen it either way? Like you have no reason to doubt it.
Well, the fact that it came from TikTok doesn't exactly give it a glowing endorsement.
And that's just your preconceived notions when really TikTok is an awesome way for people in certain fields and in certain areas of life that can spread their knowledge. It's just to a lot more people instead of just like one specific person or a group of people. I like learning a lot.
I like to learn too, believe it or not.
When people go on there and share their knowledge of things and their expertise.
Will you go home and do this? Well, you guys don't get cold and flu season.
I haven't been, knock on wood, sick in a very long time, so I'm not worried. I'm not concerned.
What have you learned from TikTok? What is something you have learned from TikTok and that you've implemented into life?
Oh, never mind.
I
What'd
feel
you
like
say,
there's
Diz?
a lot.
Oh, you were asking her.
I'm asking both of you.
The only thing I really learned is there's too many idiots on TikTok. That
Well, there's that.
Just add stupid
But you
stuff.
have the wrong algorithm. I have a lot of. There's a
Well,
lot
I'm
of.
not. I don't mean like when I go on. That's all I see. There's so many people on TikTok to just put stuff down and be like, "Try this, it works," and it doesn't at all.
See, and my
Yeah,
stuff is
those
more
are the
practical.
same people that said you can eat Tide Pods and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, right.
I think my stuff is more practical. Like I have a lot of organization tips that I learned, and like now my cupboards are more free and open. I have cleaning.
Monica, you're
and-
single. How much stuff can possibly be in your cupboards besides Chef
I
Boyardee?
also am a couponer, so I have stockpiles of, like, let's say paper products, like toilet paper and paper towels, like, shampoo products. I have stockpiles of stuff, so I just don't have to go shopping. I just go shopping in my closet. And now I have better ways to store this. I have bathroom organization. Use a soap pump that you would normally typically use your mouthwash. Put that in there in little cups, and so it comes out easier. Stuff like that. I learned little organizational tips.
Do you, back to the coupon, we haven't talked about couponing in a long time.
Yeah, and I definitely do still.
If you know you have 20 things of toothpaste at home.
Yeah.
Right?
Which I do, actually.
And you start couponing.
Yeah.
And you see coupons for toothpaste. Will you just chuck them because you don't need the toothpaste, or will you add to the supply of toothpaste?
I add until I have an insane amount, and then I'm like, and the only time is if it's like free. If I'm going to get free toothpaste, even though I already have 20 tubes, I'm going to get those 2 free ones because I already have 20. If I only have 2 left, I'll spend a little. You know what I mean? It just depends on my supply, and I have a little inventory.
Have you ever heard of Gary Vee?
No. Is
Okay.
it cute?
Gary Vee is like, you know who he is, right? There.
Yeah, you've mentioned him tons of times.
Yeah, Gary Vee is he's a
not.
guy who got his start working in his father's liquor store and then started like wine.com or whatever it is and made tons of money. And he's like a super positive guy, but he calls a spade and there's no BS.
Gary Vee.
Right? But he also says that, you can go out and make money. You can go to garage sales and buy something for $5 and go on eBay or go on, Amazon and sell it for 10, and there's plenty of money to be made. You could be using your couponing skills and selling those for like retail price on the Amazon or on eBay or wherever the hell it
People
is.
do that.
Or Etsy and make yourself a good chunk of money.
I
Because
know.
what do you need 20 tubes of toothpaste? Why not sell 15 of them
You're not
at
gonna like
$3 a
the
piece and then you got $45?
You're not going to like the answer.
What's the answer?
I would rather give it to someone who can't afford it.
That's not bad then, because when I watched the extreme couponing, that's what a lot of those people did.
Yeah.
They would have like 20 things of deodorant and then just make like care packages and then go drop them off at shelters.
Yes.
That's still
But-
good.
But then they're spending money on stuff they're not using. Whether they're not getting it all for free.
No, right.
So what's the sense of coupon?
Right now-
Sometimes they get paid to take some stuff out the store.
Absolutely. And that's the extra stuff that I have. And once I have, my supply, like right now, I will not have to buy a lot of stuff I have. I actually got to a point where I have too much and I need to stop. Because I get stuff, either they'd pay me or it's $2 or $3 for stuff that costs $20. So I'm really stockpiling it. There's no other way to say it. And now I'm like, Monica, you're good. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I've stopped unless it's a really good deal, and then I'll go get that for free or to get paid, and then that's the stuff I'll donate.
Okay.
Feminine products too. That stuff's expensive. Shelters need that.
Right. So, dude comes to the house.
It's all in a closet.
Okay. Dude comes in the house and he's looking for, he's looking for paper towels. He opens up the wrong closet, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Or you say, I need paper towels. There's no paper towels. And he says that to you. And you say, all right, just go into the hallway closet. Everything is right in there. Is there enough stuff, like repeat stuff, to scare him away?
I mean, it's organized. I don't think he'd be scared away. I'll put it this way. If he opened the closet, he wouldn't be scared away. If he opened the drawers of stuff, of the stuff in the closets, maybe. maybe. I don't know. But listen, I will use it all. You know what I mean?
How many boxes of tampons are currently in your house?
That's in the bottom drawer. And I would say there's at least 3 or 4 boxes.
That's not that bad.
Unopened boxes. Yeah, and then the open one, and then some panty. Like there's like 3 different boxes of thong panty lighters, 3 different boxes of regular panty. Like I got a stash, and I like to go shopping in my closet when I run out of something. I just look, it's right there.
Okay. What do you currently have an obnoxious amount of that you know in your heart of hearts you have too many and it's time to give them to the homeless?
Toothpaste. Only because it kept being free. Like literally Publix and CVS kept giving away free toothpaste. Like I'm going to not get that. It doesn't cost me anything. And the other day, the other last week I got paid $2 to walk out with it. So I'm going to get toothpaste. I don't need it at all.
You know what's gonna happen?
At all.
You're gonna some homeless dude is gonna ask you for can you spare some change? You'll be like, no, I have some toothpaste. He's gonna throw that toothpaste container right at your head.
But they need
I
that
said
too.
$1, bitch.
Oh,
Like in Scary Movie.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this? And then he smiles and he's got meth mouth and his teeth are all jacked up. Like, what the hell do you think I'm gonna do with toothpaste?
No, they need that too. And I also have those little bags in my back of my car that have the it's like a self-contained. It's like a little toothbrush with toothpaste built in. So all they have to do is go to the gas station or whatever, and they can. I got some of those if you don't want the full tube of toothpaste, guy. God.
He doesn't even have teeth.
Well, here's a comb and some deodorant.
It would be funny if he asked you for money, you give him he goes, what are you trying to say?
Right.
Excuse me, sir. No,
trying
I
to tell you,
have
your breath
way too much deodorant. I might have more deodorant than toothpaste. Deodorant again, when it's super, super, super cheap or free.
He tells you, I got toothpaste already. And then he just has a pocket full of toothpaste, but it's just toothpaste out the bottle.
Yeah.
Sticks his homeless hand in there.
Especially now. Like, if you have, how many things of deodorant do you have?
Oh, it's bad. I would say
Ballpark.
20-ish. I know. There's no need. There's no need.
Why don't you just
There's no need.
bring some here and put it on the table? People will just take some of the stuff you don't
F
eat.
those people, because Mo's going to take all of it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Just give it to Mo, yeah.
Just give it directly to Mo.
Skip the middle, man. Give it to the thief.
Mo's going to go into the shopping center over by the supermarket, bring a shopping cart over, and just put it in the back of his car.
Mo's going to take all your stuff and use JP's idea and go, I'm just going to resell this on Amazon.
Crap.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I know you want to do good things, but, everything is expensive right now. So if you can undercut it. So let's just say a deodorant thing is, I don't know, let's just say it in the store, a thing of deodorant is $7, right? I have no idea how much it is because it just shows up in my house.
It's a good, ew.
Right?
It's a good
Well, my wife buys all that stuff. I'm going to Walgreens or I'm going to CVS. You need anything? I need deodorant. And it just shows up at the house. Anyway, let's just say they go for $7. If you have 20 of them, and you can go on Amazon or, start a little Amazon thing and sell them for $5, you're making $100.
Dr. JP will like this answer. And I'm self-aware.
And you're not above $100. None of us are.
No, I am not. But I do make $100 in more in other ways. But Dr. JP, you will appreciate this. I'm very self-aware. I just haven't cured myself. But I have the mentality of what if I need that? Like, I have the mentality of I was so poor before.
That's called a hoarder.
Well, no. Well, a little, I guess, to a certain. But no, my mindset is that I remember very relatively recently not, having to scrimp and scrape for some to get deodorant money. So
Right.
I don't want to be in that place again. So I have extra deodorant, and I know it's me, and I know it's a problem, and it's my own brain that's screwing it up. That's where that's coming from.
If I didn't know you and you had like a bunch of people over and somebody brought me as a friend and I'm in your apartment,
Oh no.
would I know by looking around
Oh no.
that there's only one person living in that apartment, or could I easily get the vibe that there's a small family?
No. It's all, the good news is it's all contained in my one closet. It's all organized. It's labeled. It's fine. The living room, one person. All the dining room, the kitchen. It's 100% very, very single girl life for
Right,
sure.
but the cupboard. I'm talking about the cupboard.
If
If
you
I
go
open up
into
the cupboard, would I think there's a family of 6 who brush their teeth a lot?
Oh, in that, if you went into that closet and opened that specific drawer, yes, you would think I had a family of the Brady Bunch lives here. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But you don't have. But you have to go into all of that to find my crazy. The
Oh, no.
The normalcy is out in the open.
I have to talk to you for 5 minutes. I found you crazy.
Stop it.
I think, the guy sitting next to you might be like, yeah, I don't know if I have to look that hard either.
Hidden. It's stuffed away. Nobody knows.
You crazy's not stuffed away. It's not.
I don't. But
none of ours is, though. That's what we do for a living. We just spit out crazy on the radio.
But if you walk into my apartment, it looks very single girlish. You just would have to go into that one specific closet and open some drawers.
I'm and I understand it. I almost find it to be sad that your thought process is that you have to hold on to 20 things of deodorant just in case.
Yeah, I know. And I said I'm self-aware. Also, in my defense, a little bit, radio cray-cray. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. So
what, radio?
Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm set.
That's the truth. All right, we'll do dead guy in the envelope. 800-771-1025. I do have a dead guy here somewhere. Hold on one second. Okay, there it is. All right, I got a white dude. Oh, by the way, it's brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer from markspain.com. I got a white guy from television. And I will say this. You know what he looks like. I'll say you know him from television, but he's not an actor. But you definitely, if you know his work, you know what he looks like. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Not at all, but that is typical.
White guy, American guy that you know from television, who's not an actor, but if you know his work, you know what he looks like.
Was he a host of some sort?
Sometimes. Diz. I'm kicking your ass today. I'm telling you now.
Could he win an Emmy for his line of work?
Yes. He could win an Emmy. Absolutely. All right. Now, 800-771-1025. I'll give you those clues one more time. White guy, American guy, best from television. He's not an actor, but if you know his work, you know what he looks like. Because it's on television, he can definitely win an Emmy. And then, Monica, what was yours?
Was he a host? You said sometimes.
Sometimes he was considered a host. All right. Now, your job is you ask yes or no questions. If you ask a yes or no question, you get a yes. You'll hear that. You get to ask another question. If you get a no, you'll hear that. We'll move on to other calls, put all the clues together, and that's how you play Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your first questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Your favorite band live, first chord hits. That's a thrill. But for the accident attorneys at Farah and Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win. I've been there when the worry is real, when the bills pile up, when the pain doesn't quit, and getting the call that says, "We came through for you." That's huge. It's about seeing that weight lift, helping folks walk out better than when they walked in. Yeah, we're built for that.
Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
At Jersey College, we know how to give you the support you need to be successful in your nursing career, like we did for Tom.
Re-entering school, I wasn't sure about anything. Instructors went above and beyond, and with nursing, there's no shortage of places to work. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of how rewarding it can be when you help someone out.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Renewal by Andersen has Fall Savings Month going on right now. 20% off replacement windows and patio doors through the entire month of October. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. They do phenomenal work. They will make your house even more beautiful than I'm sure it already is. Renewal by Andersen, superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
A cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby, for all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. Newport Richey's #1 gun range. As a matter of fact, the #1 gun range in Florida. Put that in your revolver and spin it. They have a charity drone shoot November 1st, 2 to 7 p.m., where a portion of the proceeds will go to Action Zone, which is a nonprofit that supports veterans and first responders. That's because All American Gunslingers is owned and ran by veterans, which is why they care about your rights, your safety, and your freedom. America! Bang, bang!
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your clues so far, you got a white American guy you know from television. He was not an actor, but if you know his work, you definitely know what he looks like. All right, so yes or no questions now, and we'll see if we can put these clues together and win some fantastic prizes for somebody. Megan, line 1. Go ahead, Megan.
Did he paint happy little trees?
He did not. He did not. Jock on line 2. Jock,
was he ever a news anchor?
No. Jerry, line 3.
Did he give away money?
No. Kathy, line 4. Oh, I'm ripping through you, mofos.
Did he encourage you to get your pets spayed and neutered?
No. Lee on line 5.
Did he write or produce sitcoms?
No.
Wow, that's just no's.
Lots of no's. Paul on line 6.
Hey, what's up? It's Hi-Lo Paul. Did you do commercials, please?
Nope. Nope. Nicholas, line 7.
Did he create the Twilight Zone?
No. Random. Donkey, line 8.
That donkey.
Was he of the ginger persuasion?
No. Jennifer, line 1.
Was he a producer?
Sure.
Okay. Did he have hit show in the 80s?
A hit show? No.
Did he have a failed, horrible show that did not succeed?
No, it's just not the thing that he's involved with, the thing that you know him from, was not like a hit television show. That's not what this was. But it was popular because it ran for decades. Decades. Who else we got? Let's see. Josh, line 2.
Oh, Josh is the only one out of all of them.
Good, Josh.
No, he's not there.
Oh, he's not there. Roy on line 3.
Hi, was he on in the morning?
No. Eddie on line 4. No. No. If you're thinking it's like, whatchamacallit, Downey. What was the guy's name?
Morton Downey.
Morton Downey
Yeah.
Jr. It's not. Yeah, this guy is not a talk show host. That's not what that's not what you know this guy for. Steve on line 1.
Yeah, was he known for selling things?
No. Scott, line 2.
Did he host the Actors Studio?
No. He did not host the Actors Studio. Brent on line 3.
Hey, JP, did he interview other actors?
No. And I'm saying now, get away from acting. What are things, okay, let me help you guys out here. What are some things that people are on television for, and aren't actors, talk show hosts,
Reality show, a star?
No, but go that direction. If you figure out what they could possibly be on television for, I think that'll get you the forward motion. Because not only am I going to kick your ass this time around, it's probably going to be for more than I want it to be.
Yeah. You're going to regret your ass kicking.
Janice, line 4.
Did he do exercise video stuff?
No. Pete, line 6.
Was he on a news show?
No. It was not a news show. Jeff, line 1.
Was it show in black and white?
What?
No.
But it ran a long time, you said.
It did run a long time. And maybe that's not what you don't know him from then. Because at that point, that's too much of it. Kathy, line 2.
Was he a game show host?
No. Jay, line 3.
Work with puppeteers. Did he work with puppeteers?
No. Ryan, line 4.
Was he a murder mystery host, TV host?
Nope. Steve, line 5. Not gonna lie, this feels good. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, was he ever an author or a minister?
No.
I stopped writing all of any in her notes.
Okay, let me help you out here. Nobody's going down the right path of like what he could really be on TV for.
Could he be a voice guy?
His voice was definitely used. I'll give you that. But you know him from the thing you know him for from television is sports based. He was not an athlete. Okay? Sports based, but not an athlete.
All the people online, Janice, Andrew, Rob, all of these people, pivot. With what you just heard, pivot.
Robin on line 5.
Hey there, was he in a commercial?
No, he might have been in promos for the show that he's known for, but not commercials. Dina, line 6.
Was he
Oh,
Was he an announcer? Was he an announcer?
A little bit, but not like a play-by-play announcer or anything. And I wouldn't even focus on the announcing.
Okay. I have one more question. Was he?
No. You don't.
Wait, you gave her a bell. Hold on. You gave her a bell. That's why I kept her on the line. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then.
Well, I hung up on her.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry about that. That's on me. Ken, line 8.
Was he a movie reviewer?
No. No,
was
I
a
said he had to do with
Ken.
sports.
You did not
Sports.
pivot, Ken.
He
You're
had to
fired.
do with sports. And, okay, so the show that he's best known for is revolved around a sport. He is in the Hall of Fame of that sport.
He's a legend. He's an icon of sorts.
Correct. As is his father, who started it all.
He's a Nepo baby.
Well, he took his father's idea and brought it next level, is what he did. Janice, line 1.
Did he do exercise stuff?
No. Andrew, line 2.
I'm lost. Was he in infomercials?
No. Megan, line 3.
I had to switch my question based on what you said. Does it have to do with NASCAR?
Nothing to do with NASCAR.
He said
Get the
sports.
sport.
Just kidding.
Get the sport. Monica, give him the sport. Where you going to
Football.
go? Huh?
Football.
Okay. This guy had a show based around football, and that show was important to football and lasted a very long time, so much so he is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame for the show. Dan, line 6.
Hi, guys. Was he involved with Monday Night Football?
Not directly. So it's not like Roone Arledge, who I think was the guy that created Monday Night Football. It's not him.
You know
Matthew,
Roone Arledge.
What'd you say?
You know that name. It's just...
Don't try to make me make sense. Matthew, line 3.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last caller. Was he on Monday Night Football?
Nothing. He was
You
not
literally
on
just wasted
Monday
your
Night
guess.
Football.
He just
was
wasted his guess.
He did. Robin, line 1.
Well, I was going to ask if he played football, but you just said no. So I was going to say if it was Steve Madden.
It is. You mean Steve Madden is the guy that made the shoes? You think of John Madden? It's not John.
I like
Madden.
where our head's at, though.
Chad, line 6.
Hello. Hi. Yes. I don't know his name, but I think he produces the NFL films. Is that correct?
Yes, but I need his name, homeboy.
Oh, yeah. Dang it.
You didn't Google while
I
you were
can't
at
think
home?
of it.
Oh, my
All right.
No.
All right. You know him from NFL Films, and NFL films will run as television shows. It's not like something you went to the movies to go see. Dave, line 1.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Hey, was he on Monday Night Football?
Listen. I feel like that's trolling now.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Ben, line 2.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I just thought that it was football. I was going to guess the voice of This Week in Baseball, but
No.
it's football.
Yeah, it's football.
This is on you, sir. This is on you right now.
I'm going to take 2 more guesses before I just give it away.
Oh,
So
no, you can't do that.
don't tell me what I can
That's
do.
not
it's my
the
game.
rules.
It's my ball, and I'm going home. Terry, line 6.
Wow.
You created this monster. Now you deal with
You
it.
did exactly, Mr. I'm going to smoke all you guys. Yeah, I'm kind of happy over here. I'm not going to lie. Now,
Terry, line 6. But I did say it's going to go longer than I wanted to. Go ahead, Terry.
you so.
How you doing? Did he do films for the NFL sound bites?
More than sound bites, but yeah.
Right. Is it Steve Sable?
Thank you, sweet Jesus. Steve Sable from NFL Films is the dead guy in the envelope. His father Ed started the whole thing, and he took the his father had gotten the original filming rights to the NFL's championship game in '62 at Yankee Stadium, and he filmed everything, and then they started filming everything with the NFL and turned it into NFL Films. Congratulations, you win. You got yourself 2 pairs of passes to the Mike Calta tailgate.
Nice.
The next one coming up on, what is that? The one on November 7th? The one on November 7th? November 9th, I think.
Yeah,
Is that what
9th.
we have
It would have been
on?
9th.
All right.
Yeah.
2 pairs of passes. I will be there. Make sure you come over and say hello and have a beer with me, you and your guests. So it's you plus 3. We'll have to be 21 or over. All right. Congratulations, dude. You win. Steve Sable, NFL Films, dead guy in the envelope.
See you guys tonight for the Halloween pub crawl.
For real. For real.
Dude, I have nothing in front of me, dude. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on here, my man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what you? Mm-hmm. You who knew we had a contest coming up and got it on time? What? Twice in 7 weeks?
Bam!
Leave me alone. Don't you dare pick on me.
We're all pointing guns at each other right now.
We
I
sure
love it. Mexican standoff. Oh, is your month over?
No,
it
it's
was over
tomorrow. We
14
got one more
days
day.
ago.
One more
Tomorrow,
day.
she got one more day.
Mm-hmm.
She got one more day.
Enjoy
All right.
it.
So that was
Annoying?
It wasn't annoying. It just,
no,
was
not at all.
It's called difficult.
So that's the guy who had to answer every single one of those
Yeah.
phone calls that you had, you were, all the questions, he had to answer the phone.
Everyone is.
It's called, hey, listen.
Did you do Monday Night
What do you
Football?
want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Are you into scary shit like ghosts and ghouls or the growing price of groceries? If you like scary, Busch Gardens has your fix. Howlo Scream returns for select dates now through November 1st, 2025. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 themed bars, and 2 shows. Guests can face their fears with nighttime rides on 10 world-class attractions, including Iron Gwazi, North America's tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster, and the new Phoenix Rising. Howlo Scream is a separately ticketed event. You get all the scares for a great price. Listen to The Bone all this week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com for more details and get your Howlo Scream tickets today.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Verragio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected. They deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
The birds are calling and the pollen is falling, but those things can mean a dirty car. That's why you need to think about the unlimited membership plan from Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can go through as many times as you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Get in today. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. Watermanproperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
You don't need to be an all-pro to make big moves. Getting championship-level performance is easy at Crown Kia. Drive a new 2025 Kia K4, just $219 per month. Or a new 2026 Kia Sportage, just $239 per month. Don't wait for the 2-minute warning. Get to Crown Kia now and save today. Online at crownkia.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
I don't need to tell you that storm season is here, and so far we've been dodging bullets like crazy. But Universal Roof and Contracting wants to make sure that roof over your family's head is going to protect you just in case we do get hit by a major storm. They've got 32 years of experience you can trust, and they will offer you a free roof inspection by going to universalroof.com. If you need a roof replacement, they'll do it for 20% off. That's universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
Hurry in for kickoff savings at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by owner assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic financing.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now back to JP.
It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Monica and Dizzy with me as always. 800-771-1025. We got a few minutes left before we hand it over to Senning Show.
I have a question for you, man.
What is it?
Do you guys watch like the murder documentaries or the murder shows or anything like that?
I do. What's the one I was watching? Oh, it was God damn it. I just watched one the other day, but it was like on when I was trying to fall asleep.
That's like my new thing right now, is like just like watching all of those things, like even the ones like we kind of covered when it happened, like the Gabby Petito thing that happened not too long ago.
I
watched that again, like the documentary on that. I watched the Dahmer one when it came out, and then they had like a Menendez brothers, and now they did Ed Gein one. Do you guys remember?
You know
Ed
what that
Gein?
is? It called Monster?
Yeah, they're all called Monster that are done by the same people.
Because this one came up. It keeps coming up in my feed, but I don't know who Ed Gein is.
Ed Gein is like one of the first. Like,
Are you saying Gain or Geen?
I think it's Gein, isn't it?
I don't know. That's why
I don't know. I have no idea. I saw, like I said, it's coming up in my Netflix feed.
Yeah,
but I don't know who the guy is.
So essentially, he's what Alfred Hitchcock based Psycho on, Norman Bates, and then like Texas Chainsaw Massacre based a lot of stuff off him. Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. Basically, he was back in like, I want to say the 1930s this happened, because it was around like, was it like, that was the Holocaust time, right? Around that time?
Yeah.
30s. It was around that time, and he had found out about like what they were doing over on that side in the Holocaust, like the Nazi doctors and all that, and he found it interesting. So he ran around basically first stealing people from graves and like performing, like cutting, filleting them, and like, you know, then from there he would murder people and then, you know, cut their bodies up. And he had a disorder. One was he was a necrophiliac, which is like, you know,
He was banging corpses?
Yeah, well, he ends up doing that much later because he has a girlfriend who leaves him to go to the big city, and she's like, well, while I'm gone, you should just bang these corpses you're stealing. And he's like, all right.
He said that to her? She said that to him?
She basically says that to him, like, you should just do it on these things while I'm gone. And he's like, all right.
What?
Yeah. And he also has another
When is this
disorder.
happening?
The 30s, the 1930s.
Oh, so it's happening back then. It's not
Yeah.
something like he read about.
No.
And then he was doing it like, you know,
No,
after watching an episode of Friends.
No, he only watched like read comics about like this Nazi doctor that would make like lampshades. So he goes, I could do that. And he started like building chairs and lampshades out of people. And then he starts murdering people. And he has this like this obsession with being a woman, like dressing as a woman and feeling like a woman.
Like the Buffalo Bill tucking it in.
Yeah, but he likes women.
Right.
He doesn't like dudes. He would just like be into women. So it was this whole
So
weird
he would dress
story.
like women, but he only wanted to bang women?
Yeah. And it was this whole story about like he got away with all this because they didn't know what schizophrenia was, and he was schizophrenic and had all these
mental
disorders.
health, yeah. Mhm.
So spoiler alert, he gets off because like back then they couldn't even go to court because he was so effed up in the head that they're
Did
like,
they at least
"Yo."
put him in a mental institution?
Yes, but it's like a 5-star hotel. This guy's just
What?
yeah. And I'm at the point where like.
I saw One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That was not a 5-star hotel.
No, this one is like he's basically like it's like an addiction place almost. Like he has a nice
Like
room.
rehab?
Like a
yeah, it's like a
resort?
rehab. Yeah, like and he's
So,
getting nice
like,
food and all this.
The banging corpses division of
So
of some hoity-toity California rehab missions at Malibu or something
Yeah.
like that. Passages at Malibu.
And it was the 30s again, so like obviously they had no camera or nothing. And like back then, if you did a crime and you just weren't there when the cops showed up, you basically got away with it because they didn't have a way to really track you down.
Yeah,
You know what I
forensics
mean?
weren't what they are right now. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's this whole crazy story on him. The one thing I will say, he talks so weird that it's hard to like when you first hear it, it's kind of jarring in like a funny way. You're like, I don't know if this was the right way to go with it, but I imagine that's how he
Right.
sounded back then.
But clearly it's all recordings, right? He's not still alive.
No. This guy's been dead. I imagine they just
Right.
got like, you know, bunch of information on him when because I'm at the very end. I'm like on the second last episode where he's like communicating with a Nazi at this point in rehab. So it's pretty interesting.
Did they put him there for life?
They basically again they haven't specified how long he's there. I imagine he's there for life.
Yeah.
They found out they found his house with like everything in it. Like
So it says
dresses,
here,
corpses, everything.
It's his Wikipedia page. They called him the Butcher of Plainfield and the Plainfield Ghoul, and was an American murderer, possible serial killer, and body snatcher.
Yeah, body snatcher because he was taking people from graves. And his excuse was, it's just a weird hobby.
I feel
they're
like
no, it's not.
I feel like anybody, and I know I'm painting with a broad stroke here, so bear with me. But when you sign up to work like the overnight shifts in morgues, there should be a pretty extensive background check.
Well,
on
no, listen,
Yes,
and
because you're doing that. You're probably doing it for some sick reason.
that's a horrible way to. There are
Yes,
people
I know.
who don't want to,
Right.
who like solitude, who prefer. They all have their own reasons why. You know what I mean? They prefer the silence. They prefer that they're
Right.
night owls. They don't want to have a 9 to 5. They
understand that.
Like and sometimes it's a family business, and there's a lot of different reasons why people would prefer
listen,
that career.
If it's a family business, that's one thing. But if there's there's a million jobs that happen in the overnight. If you go after the one where you're working, like you're alone around corpses.
But some people don't want to talk. You of all people, they don't want to talk to anybody else. They don't want anybody else.
Yeah, because they want to bang the corpses. That's
No,
what's going
that's-
on.
They don't want any sexual
Yep, they're doing. They're doing dead guy butt stuff, is what they're doing.
Oh my God! Why is it?
And I feel like we should just do a quick little, a little in-depth investigation. I'm not saying they're all guilty. Most of them probably aren't, but I think you're gonna get a couple.
There's a scene where he goes to babysit because his girlfriend is leaving, and she's like, "Oh, you should take my job as babysitter." And he babysits these kids, whose usual babysitter, I guess, is like this younger, cool girl. And they hate this guy. And they're like, you suck. You're not cool at all. He goes, I know magic. And they're like, no, you don't. He takes them from their house all the way to his house. He's like, you want to see me turn into a girl? And he goes, I'll turn into a girl, take my head off. And he goes, he gets one of the heads, and he's like, look at me. And they're like, that's not real. And he gets so mad, he pulls it off, and like the entrails are hanging out. He's like, yeah, it is. You kids suck.
Oh, my God.
Spoiler alert, ends up, their babysitter comes back, and he kidnaps her because he's so mad and stuff. Like, it's a dark story, man.
I'll say.
Yeah, his girlfriend comes back from New York, and they go to have sex, and he starts touching on her, and he goes, you're not cold enough. And he makes her take an ice bath because he's been banging corpses. So he's like,
and she knows it.
Yeah.
Because she told him to do it.
Yeah.
This sounds like the greatest show ever.
No,
it is pretty good.
How do you see, my only problem with that is my dreams will be affected. It always is, no matter what. So
he made it sound funny.
No, it's kind of funny to me. It's morbid. It's macabre. I want no part of my dreams in any of this corpse banging, butt stuff. Corpse's head, kids, baby, none of that. I don't need that in my subconscious and creeping out at 2 a.m. There's just no way.
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Only because it's real. If it's a movie, the scary movie that's fake, that's one thing. This all happened.
Especially this
real.
actor. They get this guy to wear so much different sets of panties. I was like, yo. What was the research like for this role?
He was hungry. He was desperate for a role. He needed the work, okay?
That's it for us. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Thanks to everybody who got on the phones. We appreciate it very much. Senning's show is up next. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back in Tampa for 2 spectacular shows on Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena. TSO is fighting inflation this year, offering their lowest ticket price in years at $55, including fees, for a limited time only. Get yours now at Ticketmaster.com.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 5-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are solving the unsolvable. Our transplant experts are using new technologies like machine perfusion to increase the number of usable organs, reduce waiting times, and allow more patients to receive life-saving liver, heart, kidney, and lung transplants. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
The Golden Diamond Source wants to be your family jeweler. Stop in and discover the ultimate jewelry supercenter with the largest selection of diamonds, engagement rings, and fine jewelry all together under one roof. Don't wait any longer to find that one-of-a-kind perfect engagement ring for that special someone in your life. Get in there now. As your relationship grows, so can your diamond with the Golden Diamond Source trade-up at any time. Your diamond will never lose its value. You can always trade it in for a bigger, better diamond. Why don't you get a head start on your holiday shopping? With Golden Diamond Source's unbeatable low financing options available for up to 5 years, making this holiday season truly memorable. Golden Diamond Source takes pride in offering only natural diamonds formed over billions of years by the Earth's incredible forces. It's real love. Get a real natural diamond. Shop online anytime at goldendiamond.com or stop by their showroom at 3800 Overton Road North. Whether you're looking for an engagement ring, a holiday present, or you want to buy something nice for yourself, you can get it all at the Golden Diamond Source.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Cherry Elm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is #1 during the Drive into Fall event. Get invoice pricing with no market adjustments, like 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 1 year on all new rides at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Online at cherryelm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
The pouch that's sweeping the nation. John Senning here for Tiza Energy. If you've been sleeping under a rock, you might not know about the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. If you're trying to stop vaping, dipping, smoking, you got a jaw full of chaw all the time, leave it in the past and go with Tiza. This pouch is filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine that are going to have you focused and alert all day. I love popping in a Bangin' Black Cherry right before the show. It gives me that focused energy I'm really craving. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store and check out the store locator. Tiza now available in Walmarts across the state, as well as 7-Elevens, Liquor Depot locations, and much more. You can even stock up on Amazon. Subscribe and save so you got a box of Tiza at your door every single week. Tiza Energy, why spit when you can swallow?
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver